Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, and I thank you for tuning in today. Well, first off, the Logan Power Show, we are a faith-based show. We believe that Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. We believe that we're a voice for the people. We believe that if you watch this show, your life will never be the same. I want you all to come on all different walks of life, different categories of life. Hey, if you're a pastor, this is a platform for you. Hey, if you're a business owner, this is a platform for you. Non-profit organization, this is the platform for you. Social injustice, we're here to make a difference. We want the community to understand the Logan Power Show. I want you right now, who's listening to me right now, to go to our website right now, www.theloganpowershow.us. Nationwide, worldwide. Hey family, we love you. We'll see you soon. And we're back live here at the Logan Power Show here at Jehovah Tabernacle. Man, we having some fun. We enjoying one another. And we're understanding how these people here are making pivotal roles throughout the community. And some of us don't know who they are, but we're going to know them today. Further to my right, Mr. Samuel Cox Jr. How you doing, sir?
I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Oh, snap. Too blessed to be stressed.
I ain't taking none of sickness.
So tell us, what is your role? What do you do, and what is your role in making a difference in the community?
Well, I'm a sounding board for the Lord. I met Pastor Apostle Turner out in the field doing exactly what he does. And the ministry that I oversee is called I Am Ministries, where the founder is God the Father, where the pastor is Jesus the Christ, and the preacher is the Holy Spirit. We're the under shepherds. I want to make a comment on something about what the church is doing. You see, because every building that holds people and call itself a church may be an organization or a gang or a fraternity or something. But the church is doing exactly what God tells it to do. Many are called, but few are chosen. And everything that calls itself a church is not a church. The body of Christ is very well and healthy. There are people in the body that got issues that we need to bring to the light. And I believe that where we're having a problem is we do err not knowing who God is. We don't fellowship enough with God to get marching orders. And by the way, in heaven they got an army, okay? Not a Marine Corps and the Navy. I'm a soldier in the army. All right, you understand that? Okay, but I want to make that point from just that point. You see, smiling is good and healthy for you. The enemy has mind control mechanisms out here to cause people to be confrontational to one another. Just like we talk about the Army, Marine Corps, Navy. Man, we all service in the military for the United States of America. And if you look in each branch, you got an Army, you got a Navy, you got an Air Force. You know, if I knew Air Force avionics and Army, I'd probably go into avionics. We all are just one, but that distraction that is put in the middle to keep you in state of flux all the time is where mind control is. I was talking to the minister here, and I want to ask a question. If you had $500 trillion, what would you do with $500 trillion? Well, I don't want you to get all philanthropy, you know. You would do exactly what the people who got $500 trillion doing. That's power, that's control. And in order for us to have a sound mind and change attitude, behaviors, and thoughts, we're not in the world, we're not of the world, but we're in the world. And we got to be transformed by the renewing of our mind so we'll prove, that's the perfect word, prove what's good, acceptable, and God's perfect will. When we fellowship with him, he's going to give us a marching orders. He's going to tell us where to go and what to do. A lot of people say fellowship and just do the opposite. You know, we could play, you ever play church when you were a kid? Somebody with the preaching.
Yeah.
Somebody with the, you know. Well, you know, a lot of big kids in the building still playing. Now, our ministry does exactly the same thing. We don't work for no filthy lucre. God supply all our needs. We are right this minute having a food drive every Saturday and Sunday, except for the third Saturday and Sunday. We give out food, clothes, information that will help change the attitudes, thoughts, and behaviors of every individual. But there's certain directives that God has given us, like the pastor said. If a person doesn't want it, that's by choice. But I'm gonna be right there with the resource in case they turn around and then do want it. But I'm going to the next individual. You see, I had a talk with the Lord and I was arguing with him. I said, Lord, you know, these people are stiff-necked, hard-headed. They just, you know, I could preach, you could preach. And see, I thought the world revolved around me. I had a problem. So he understood me, like Job. You know, you can lead a horse to the water. I'm telling God, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. And so God told me, he said, Sam, you're absolutely right. Set me down. Now here God, the omnipotent one, knows everything. He can tell me I'm right. You know, so I got to listen to what he has to say. I got to hear him so I can listen. Because hearing and listening is two different things. He said, I'm going to tell you exactly what you told me, and I'm going to show you something I want you to do. First and foremost, I'm going to make you the horse trough now, because you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. Then I'm going to fill you with springs of living water, put you on the highway that the horse traveled, put you in position so you can be available. And you're going to have a lot of birds and things coming through to get some of that water, but not the horse at that time. But they're going to pass by many times to see the trough. But I'm going to keep you filled with those springs of living water. But when that horse get thirsty, you available in a position and they see you. So I had no more to say. So what I want to talk about really quick this morning is suicide and homicide. That's what I'm sounding out right now. You know, I started with veterans because in the United States of America, we got more murderers walking the street who are veterans. You know, it teach us how to kill. All right, when you said something wrong with our mind, you make me jump like that in PTSD, okay. You know, but yeah, we do have a mindset because we have been manipulated and taught how to destroy something in people. It's not normal to see somebody on fire or torso half over here and half over there, or head melted into steel and people getting blown up and you killing kids and women and men and that's just not normal. You've been exposed to hell. So in order to overcome those negative exposures, something positive got to replace that so that the switch of negativity be cut off and the switch of positive would be cut on. I had this equation. I always had a problem with algebra. Always. I couldn't get them negatives and positives together for nothing, Master. But one day God showed me an equation. It was a positive 10 and a negative 9, and the answer was a positive 1. But it was a negative 10 and a positive 9, and the answer was a negative 1. He said, if you just allow me to give you the positive 10, throughout all the negatives, you're going to end up with a positive 1. Amen. Wow. You're going to end up with something that, you know, a little bit of something better than a whole lot of nothing. So I would rather have the positive 1 than the negative 1, because if you continue to strive in the negative, you won't get nothing but negative. Right. That's why he said, be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you will prove what's good, acceptable, and the perfect will of God. Mm-hmm. Now we talk about tough love all the time, right? Tough love means that I got me a minister of music who's not married and had 3 kids with this woman over 6 years. Minister of music, sit down, go in the back, or get out. First, no. Let me start company with you so you can think about what you're doing, and then come to the knowledge of Jesus Christ, and so he can get you and we can fellowship. Or better yet, if you can't do what God says to do, he told me to turn you over to Satan so he can kill your flesh and your soul and spirit be saved. Now you find that in 1 Corinthians chapter 5. That's script, that's word. That's what caused us to be where we are today, because we're not allowing God's word, who is Jesus Christ. In the beginning was the word, to talk to us in fellowship and tell us exactly what we are to do. And that's what I'm doing. That's my calling, my basis for living. And I was in the Army and the Merchant Marine. You couldn't tell me my doodle didn't stink. I had plenty of money in my pocket. You know, I catch a cab across the street. You know what I mean? Because I was all messed up. I had a mind control mechanism. I had a problem with my flesh. My flesh was leading. But when God came and got me out of that thing, you remember this old saying? Manners will take you where your money can't buy your way into. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. And God saved me and brought me out and showed me his heart and showed me mine. And I'm begging for him to show me his heart and leave mine alone. Because mine got problems. A lot of problems. So like Pastor Turner, I can talk, I'm a minister, I love preaching. But I'm going to just turn the floor over to somebody else.
Amen. 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 So you just heard Mr. Samuel Cox Jr., another veteran. I thank him again for his service and paving the way. As you can see, people have paved the way, had that energy to fire. He talks about homicide, suicide. For those that don't keep aware, military commit more suicide when you think about percentage rates. It's not, but see, people understand, like, man, 100 service members die. Well, that's not a lot, Calvin. Well, when you compare how many people that are serving, that is a lot. That's a lot.
20 a day. 20
a day. So you think about if 20 are dying a day, that's pretty much, you're looking at about 600 people a month. So that's 7,200 people a year. Keep in mind, if you can keep the math together, maybe at a good best, 5 million people serve this country. At a good best. At a good best. That's about 5%. About 3 to 5% are dying out of our people that it served. Keep in mind, you got to start all over again. You put the person back through boot camp, back through combat training, back through school to replace the ones you've lost. That's another family member who just another. Now keep in mind, certain life insurance policy, you don't get that if you took your own life. Amen. You better pay attention to that. Uncle Sam got clauses that you don't pay. There's certain servicemen who took their life, that family didn't get nothing, zero. Appreciate it. I'll fold the flag for you. Thank you for your service. You want me to get on one knee? I'll do that. Here you go. But you ain't getting a dime from me. You took your life. But people understand, people that are going through. So you put the person in the middle of nowhere. I want you to kill somebody. I want you to do this. You see a lot of things. I bring you back into society. And you're supposed to fit right back. It don't work like that. People seen too much. You think about it. I know I was crazy. I know I was dumb. Especially when I had that, I knew something was wrong with me when I was, you're in the firing line. You got somebody shooting to the left or the right of you. This person got an M16. You got an M16. Y'all shooting the left or the right of each other. You know if that barrel go to the right, yes. Something wrong with you. You done. People on the firing line. Watch your weapon. That's the reason why that. If that barrel moves to the right, you remember we're like, this is how it is. You on a fire line, this is how close you are. Your brother's to the right or the left of you, and you're shooting at a target. If I'm not careful, if I move to the right, and my head is moved, that person is gone.
You ever seen a weapon fire off on its own? We were at night fire in the marina, and Sam got in that boat, and this boy let his weapon go, and it was right there. Now you can see the traces falling across your face right there.
Absolutely, and that's the people who realize. You understand? I've seen that happen. Weapon lost control, and you hit the dirt. You better hit the dirt. You know, you ain't playing like, oh, it's like a video game. No, sir. Bullet go by you, just like when you putting up targets. and the person hit the burn, they used to call it. When the target almost hit my head because it hit the wood and all, and you like, man, hey, watch what you doing. Oh man, I'm sorry, you ain't aiming right. Go back, you need to focus on your sights. We're not focusing on our sights. Keep in mind, it's called a line of sight. When you're looking through the lens. You always put the black tip right in the middle of the target. But keep in mind that you saying, well, I'm going to shoot up here. No, if you put it right here, the bullet's going to always rise. You ever see a bullet rise? You're like, man, a bullet rolls on you. You got to be careful. Bullets do rise. Some people say, oh, man, I was aiming for his stomach. No, you wasn't. You was aiming for his head.
That's right.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. No, you wasn't. You was aiming for that person's head. I've never seen people talk about, this is off topic, people talk about law enforcement. Oh man, why they don't shoot someone in the leg? You ain't trained that way. Mm-hmm. It's center mass or head in the target, just like in the military. I have never seen the instructor say, oh yeah man, shoot them right in the leg. No, they don't. Two right here, one to the head. That's what we taught. That's the Marine Corps teach you. Two right here, one. Because if I go 2 times to your chest, you're going to fall back. One to the head, you was done. It's a wrap. Keep it moving. Next person. But hey, we're going to be right back at this quick commercial break. Hey everybody, it's me, your host, Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show. Well, I thank you for just listening into what I got to tell you today. I remember when I did this show, October of 2014, I was thinking inside of myself, television. Who wants to do television? Nobody's gonna listen to me. No one's gonna give me the opportunity. I'm not gonna get no viewers. There's not gonna be no blessings coming forth. It's a waste of time. Why would someone want to hear someone talk about a talk show? But then I caught favor. Honestly caught favor. God's been so good to me. Doors opened up. When I mean my doors open up, think about it. The Logan Power Show. We're nationwide, worldwide. But to be the answer that you've been looking for, you got to think about it. In today's society, you got nonsense, drama, left, right, north, south, east, and west. But we come in with a positive influence. We're here to make a difference. We're here to change how you have an outlook on life. Do you know how good it is for someone to give you an opportunity? I know what it's like for me. I've been given opportunities. People have opened their doors for allow us to film. People have allowed us to come into their homes and it gives us opportunity to tell us how good we blessed them. How our voice has given them the actual fiber to keep it moving. I walk by faith. I want you to walk by faith. Come on to the show today. Access us at www.theloganpowershow.us. Put your information down. Say, hey Calvin, I want to come on the show. Hey, we couldn't do it without your support. Donate today. Go to the site, click on the donate button. Your seed, what you give, allows us to keep moving forward. Email us, theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Call us today at 843-697-5545. Hey, we got a whole bunch of different ways to get on the Logan Power Show. Man, we got LinkedIn. Hey, get us right now, the Logan Power Show. Hey, you know what we got? We got YouTube, the Logan Power Show. Hey, we're making a lot of strides across the actual globe. People are watching us. They're paying attention, y'all. Hey, Facebook, the Logan Power Show. We're creating something also. It's called the Logan Power Show supporters page. It allows people to talk about what's going on in the community. We're not here to be silent. We're here to be that voice. The voice is going to rise up. I believe for social injustice to change. I believe that we need to stand behind our leaders who are making a difference. We can't be quiet no more. Make an impact in your community. You don't got to be the pastor. You don't got to be the community activist. You don't got to be the business owner. You can be at your home. Open your door. Look outside. Tell God, hey, Father, right now, tell me, how can I make a difference? I want you to make a difference. I want you all who are watching me right now to come and get connected with us. Hey, this is me, your host, Calvin the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Hey, we love y'all. Appreciate you, family.
In times undefined, we can still have rain or shine. And though I've signed away my sign, I still can't underline the purifying, broken down mind of a soldier. On the ground because his light shine on the dotted line to never leave his kind behind but landmines for those unknown. I'm fine, I'm just trying to figure it out. Rain or shine? Not a statement but a question. No verdict, here's a selection between forever and eternity. The fire without and the burn in me that slowly turns but learns with speed. Rough lessons that are lived, unable to leave with ease. See, we shoot for the moon, but we land amongst stars. But tell me, what happens to that star when it loses its spark and all things fall apart that brings memories to the start of existence? You still with me? See, I have an explanation that could change the nation and make a statement, so stick with me. Rain, considered as the start or symbolize the beginning. Shine, to guide us through life or show us life's true meaning. Rain complements the shore. I know what rain was meant for, but it means more than just the 4 letters that are shown. Rise again in knowing, but most don't look and condone and rebirth. And shine makes it aware to our eyes and reminds us that love is by our side, some to save and surprise us, show hunger and nothing evil, but conceive what's inside us to bring out our new light and believe what defines us. So what really defines us? A reminder from what's behind us, rain or shine. I say rain and shine because through the sight of what I find, I notice in every step within the storm, and I don't mind to say that through my shine I find rain, but after rain, another shining day. So whether it's a peaceful battle or a battle for peace, whether you eat to work or you work to feast, whether you blow me off or come to see, I will never cease what I plan to be, because my gift is mine, well defined and divine, and you have to know that you can make it through your rain and your shine. My name is Keith B. Words to be heard. You can contact me on all social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at official Keith B, OFFICIALKEITH B. Email me at WORD2BHERD1 words to be heard at gmail.com, and we was live right here at the Logan Power Show. Keep it locked.
I'm a 13-year military veteran. I'm a family man, got a lovely wife, Jamelia and Logan, got 3 beautiful kids who keep me vibrant every day. When I started this show, I was thinking more about my family, doing a business. You would think about a ministry. You would say, well, God, not now, not this point in my life. I want to just focus on taking care of your wife, taking care of your kids. But the opportunity came. Start a television show. Make a difference. Get involved in the movies, TV series. Get involved with what you're doing. The Logan Power Show. It's a family environment type of show. We want you, that 5-year-old that likes watching all the cartoons. We're going to speak to you. That person who's 99 years old and say like, hey, you've forgotten about me. I'm speaking to you. And I got everybody in the middle. This is a family show where we're going to enlighten you. We're going to give you what you've been looking for. Man, something that I can turn the television on and I can see something that's going to reflect on how things are going on. There's no drama, but it's solutions, real solutions. We're here to make a difference in your home. Check us out, www.theloganpowershow.us. Call us today at 843-697-5545 or email us at theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Hey family, we know right now, but we walk by faith, not by sight. So I'm walking by faith, not by sight. The nation is looking. The world is watching. They're going to remember this name, Calvin Logan, with the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. They're going to know that we made a difference. They're going to know that we're here for you. We're going to speak to everyone in Capitol Hill. Hey, we'll have a voice. We want the people to understand we are with you. We have boots on the ground. We're going to be your first person. We're going to talk about what's really going on in our community. We're going to uplift those businesses and say, you know what, I'm not getting an opportunity. We're going to talk to those community activists and say, hey, no one's really talking about what's really going on. We want those pastors, those leaders to have an opportunity to talk about what we're really doing and making a difference.
We want those people who got a voice to sing and can rhyme poetry. We want people who got a story to tell. Come tell about how good life has changed you. We want to know about what you got going on, family. Go right now. Trust me. www.theloganpowershow.us. Put your information in. Contact us. We're humble. We already know we come from small beginnings, but hey, we come with a mighty fist. Hey, family, we understand this is an opportunity, but we want to fulfill and make your dream come true. Let us, for instance, take your vision and run with it. All right, family, this is me, your host, Calvin Lowe, the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Hey, family, I love y'all. See you soon.